Yo, well, welcome to the stream. I had no idea if it was working or not because I just had to rework all my mic settings. Anyways, hey y'all, this is BG Codes and I'm bradgarropy. This morning, we're gonna be doing some leetcode grinding. I suck at this stuff, like real bad, and I want to make sure I don't bomb these sections of some conversations that I have coming up with some other companies. Yeah, let's get going. I mean, hey, I redid some of this audio, so let me know how it sounds, and we'll go from there. Good. Okay, you can hear the music. Good. Okay. Let's hit it. Check, check, check. Good. Audio's still on. Okay. I don't know whether or not it's better to use leetcode or HackerRank. And I have accounts on both of these sites. I just have no idea. Explore. Let's just do the beginner's guide. I don't know. Okay. What is this? What, like, it's not just problems? This sucks. Hacker rank seems a whole lot better, to be honest. Cool. No, I commit to do nothing. I don't just let me solve the damn problem. Sure, I don't know. Can I go here and change my settings to be like JavaScript or whatever? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're set. Now we can actually get started. You're given two integer arrays, nums1 and nums2, sorted in a non-decreasing order. Huh? m, and n, representing the number of elements. Well, how does this make any sense? Nums1 is 6 items long, and m is 3. This doesn't make any sense. Merge nums1 and nums2 into a single array sorted in non-decreasing order. What is non-decreasing order? This isn't even sorted right. Oh. The final sorted array should not be returned by the function, but instead stored inside the array nums1. Okay, so this has 3 items. So like nums1 is the length of m plus n. Okay, so that's 1. Nums2 is nothing. 0. Okay. That doesn't make sense to me. How is that 3? Example 3. How is that 0? Note that because m equals 0, there are no elements in nums1. The 0 is only there to ensure the merge can fit in nums1. Okay. Okay, so why do we have to modify it in place? Like, this is why I hate these questions. I would rather just make the result and say nums1. Morning, Ryan. This stuff is absolutely ridiculous, and I suck at it. Like, why isn't the result just dot sort on this? How do I run this? Run. Do not return anything. Where's my console output? I don't want the test result. I need to see console output. Is this console output? How am I supposed to have visibility into what's happening? This is another reason why I hate these editors. Like, if you have any idea where this is, just let me know. Maximize, fold, submission, retrieve, format. Oh, standard out. There we go. Okay. Like, why would we not just say nums1 dot slice 3? I think that's how you do it, right? Where it cuts off at 3 and it takes the rest of it. Okay, I want the opposite of that. I want 0 to m. Yes, okay. So now you want to expand that, which is just the subset of nums1 that you need. You need to add nums2, and then you need to sort it. And again, these interviewers are going to look at you and be like, you can't do that. We need you to not use any built-in methods. That's the correct answer. So let's set nums1 equal to that. Do not return anything. Modify nums1 in place. One, two, two, three, five, six. Expected. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh my god. Like, nothing about this is what anybody would ever do in programming, ever. No, I mean, they must... I don't know. I don't know how they're even like testing this. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this test case means. Okay, so do I need to come up with some algorithm? Like for every... Yeah, and they want this in O of n plus n time, which is possible. Because you know you're going to go through the M array once and the N array once, so that's as much as you need. Okay, so then let's just do this. We're going to iterate through the M array. And we're going to compare it against the N array. You need to store like the temporary values too. Like, these are the values we care about out of M. And so now we're going to walk through the entire M array, which is the longer one with zeros as placeholders. And you're going to look at this value, you're going to compare it to this value. Whatever one is less, you're going to put in that spot. And then you're going to keep moving. So we'll write a for loop. I is going to be less than M, which is the length of the M array that we care about. And then we're going to do M++. Okay, so now we've got a for loop. We're walking through this array. God, this is actually really good practice, and I feel like such a dumbass. And so for each step in the array, what are we going to do? We're going to look at where we are here. And compare it. So if mi, which is this one, no, because we care about these pointers. Are the zeros always at the end? I would assume so. So if we want, I guess it's nums1 M pointer is less than nums2 N pointer That means this value is less than this value. You overwrite nums1 of I, which is where you are here, and set that equal to m pointer. And let's just say equal to, right? It doesn't matter. And if that's the case, you used this one, you need to increase the m pointer. Okay, otherwise, you know this one is bigger. So you kind of do the same thing, but with the n pointer. And you do this until the end of the array. I don't think we need m values. So just let's log a lot of stuff here. Okay, so for every iteration, we want to see I, probably m pointer, probably n pointer. You probably want to see and then the values there. This will be n value, nums2, n pointer. Can I format, please? Thank you. Is there a button for this? Of course. Yeah. Okay, let's run this and see what happens. Awesome. I increased the wrong variable. Oh, God. Okay, so we're iterating through. You've got I equals 0. M pointer 0. Are the values right? That was 1. Nums2 is 2. Uh-huh. Now it's 1. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. We're updating this. We need m values. Because if we're updating this in place, we're losing these values. So we need nums1 dot slice 0 to m. So that's going to save 1, 2, 3, which is what we care about. And so m values, instead of doing and just for naming consistency, I'm going to call these n values is equal to nums2. Okay. Okay, and so when we set these equal, Num's I is going to equal m values with the value of m pointer, or with at the index of m pointer, and this is n values at the index of n pointer, and then increase them. Okay, this should be better. I'm not printing out the result of nums 1 each time, which is probably pretty important. Yo, we're getting closer. Okay. Okay, so at the end of each round, we'll print out nums 1 and we'll see the modifications that we're making to it. So, you've got the 0th iteration. We're looking here. M pointer is 0, M value is 1. That is correct. N pointer is 0, value is 2. Correct. And now we updated that to 1. What's happening? Is this condition right? I think it's more like that. You're looking at the values. Okay. 1, 2, 2. Zero, 1, 2. It'd be cool if we had a debugger in here too. What happens? It doesn't even... Oh. It doesn't go any further? Why? Oh, we don't want M as 3 there? We want the length of that array. M is only the number we care about. Which again, these problems are so pedantic. So we want nums1.length here, because it needs to go the entire length of this array. So we're on the right track. Okay. You got case 3, right? What's up with case 2? Nums 1 is 1. M is 1. Nums 2 is nothing. N is 0. Okay, well, let's just put a special case in there. So this is about the N pointer. I guess we could put safeguards in both places. So, and now here we can say what? No, this is M values. Oh my god, we did it. Do they have like a solution to look at? Oh, interesting. They work backwards. Okay, well, regardless. We did one. Does this run like additional test cases? Yes, it does. Well, my console logs back in then. So what, you submit and then it runs it over here now? If n values is less than equal to n values, okay, so we're running into a situation where n value is undefined. If we're looking at this index, m pointer value is 0, is here. We need to come up with a better check. What is the, you can't, yeah, I don't know. Where do I need to do this check? What does a browser say for... Where's our console? Console is 1 less than undefined. False. Everything is false. So then I think we need to say if anything is undefined, use the other one. So if m values is undefined, use the n value. Otherwise, if n value is undefined, no, this should be n. And if n values is undefined, use m values. Otherwise, they're both defined. We can get to work, right? We can just now say the real logic here. And if none of this is true, just freaking do nothing. Just to be really explicit in these cases. I'll see if they pass. Cool, we did one. This sucked. Awesome. Do I like get it marked as accepted or something? Okay, accepted. How do I see, like... Okay. Awesome. Well, look. that was that. My plan is to do leetcode stuff in the morning, which I do not like, and then just like real front-end interview questions in the evenings, which I do like and I'm good at. And I need to practice this because I suck at this, and I need to practice the front-end stuff just to kind of put it back in my brain. I've got an interview with Cloudflare coming up tomorrow, and being on stream and talking through this really helps. Anyways, thanks y'all for watching. Got to get back to the real job, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.